So I was browsing through YouTube, not a care in the world, when I stumbled upon a channel that's been on the platform quite a bit. His name is Ashens, and he makes a lot of videos reviewing different products. One of the things that he does is he goes on Wish.com or AliExpress, types in a word from a random word generator, and buys the first thing he sees under a certain price. And that intrigued me, and I was like, maybe I could do something like that. And so I came up with an idea. See, I didn't want to do like a website where I buy a bunch of junk or something because I don't have room for things. So I decided to use what I have. And what I have is Steam and a credit card. Steam has an amazing repertoire of games, smash hits, indie gems, thrilling adventures, and of course, these 3 games that I picked based off of words from a random word generator, as well as some other little rules. I randomly generated 3 words, corresponding to 3 games yet to be known to me. I would then pick the games, 1 based on user reviews, then on relevance, and then finally on when it was released. And I got some interesting games, to say the least. I also kept these games under $5, because I'm not gonna go bankrupt playing a game that I might not even want. So why don't we just jump right in and see what games Steam has in store for me. The first word I was given in my random word generator was pleasure, but knowing Steam's library, I decided to re-roll. So I got the word deprivation, sorted by user review, and then adjust the filter to go under $5 because I ain't got a lot of money here. Now, I was expecting maybe a survival game or some dystopian story, but instead what I got was a blatant ripoff of the ever-successful Chicken Shoot series. Pictured here is me with my pristine DS copy of the game. But this series is gonna be about an open mind and an open heart. Redneck Kentucky and the Next Generation Chickens promises cartoony humor, intense action, and replayability. The promise to commit chicken genocide and to be able to steal the chicken's dreams of parenthood. Suffice it to say, I was sold. Loading into the game took some work as I heard what sounded like an intro but would see nothing of the sort. And then, when I made it to the main menu, I made a startling discovery. This isn't the title of the game I bought. These liars and cheats tricked me. I was promised one game and was given another. But I must sally onward. I will conquer these chickens, and I will get my money's worth. Just a quick side note. I, forgot to hit record when I first played this game, so that's why you see, a score already on the thing. Sorry. Redneck Kentucky and the First Generation Chickens is a thrilling arena shooter. All sorts of power-ups are given, such as bullet time. Why am I shooting these chickens? I don't know, I just feel bad at this point. Oh my god, this is already all scuffed. You can say that again past me. Shoot the... Better look away, kids. This is how Tyson chicken nuggets are made. I'll save you all the trouble of watching my thrilling gameplay to say that Redneck Kentucky and the Next Generation Chickens is truly a game of the year contender. But to save you the trouble, this was a boring as cardboard chicken massacre simulator. And I will give it 2 lucky eggs out of 5. On to the next game. Pumpkinhead. The next word I have here is Echo. So after typing in my word and applying my filters, I received the game Dark Echo. This was sorted by relevance, so I expected something with Echo in the name. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really read much of this when I first bought it, so I was kind of expecting maybe like a rhythm game or something, because it kind of reminded me of Beat Saber. But I had something much better. I got a kind of a horror gem here. Horror. I got a horror gem here that I'm excited to show you. Dark Echo is a minimalist horror game. Rather than focusing on what you can see, it's focusing on what you can't see. It reminded me a lot of Scanner Sombra, a game where you build the environment around you using a scanning device, and, of course, the ever-popular Iron Lung. All of these providing a horror experience without showing you what you're supposed to be afraid of. Kind of like the beginning of Jaws. One of my favorite movies, I might add. In Dark Echo, you use the sound to build the environment around you. The sound of you stepping, the sound that you create with a snapping noise, and eventually the dripping of water. You're also able to sneak as well to avoid, but you move much slower, so it's a little harder to navigate. This whole game builds off of the concept of echolocation, and I'm there for it. Your whole objective is to escape each level and the big bad, which is these red lines. The game says there's about 80 levels, but I didn't play that far in. And honestly, if you're looking for a unique horror game, it's pretty cheap, so I'd give it a look. Honestly, I can see myself playing through this again at some point. Maybe even on stream. Talk more about that later. Our final word, Sting. And after sorting by release date and going under the $5 mark, we got QWERTY Quest. Instantly gave me flashbacks. When I was in elementary school, I had a vision teacher, because I'm legally blind, who was fixated on teaching me how to type without looking at the keyboard. If you can rel Bingus line in the square, it didn't work week. My parents bought me one of those Mavis Beacon teaches typing programs, which I purely loved because of that aesthetic. The rendered classroom and the minigames made my Windows XP loving ass squeak. Did it teach me to type better? No, it did not. So I was a little hesitant about trying this game, but an RPG typing game sounds interesting, and I think I have a few games like that sitting in my Steam library already, so maybe this one won't be that bad. Cover a magical emerald, sapphire, ruby, diamond, and moonstone to protect us against the insidious curse of silence, Jesus. Well, if you can't hear my thrilling commentary, it's because I only realized after recording all this that my AirPods aren't that good at picking up what I'm saying. You can see how shocked I am. I'm very shocked by the very direct to VHS looking graphics of this game. But I guess it's charming in its own way. As uncanny as it is. I mean, I don't know what else to say other than it's a damn typing game. I mean, for the most part, it does what it aims to do. Teaches you to type without looking at the keyboard. Well, much less teaching, just has you type without looking at the keyboard. It doesn't show you the finger positions or anything. And I mean, it's okay. I mean, some of the words will, like, do abilities and stuff. I guess maybe if I was, like, 8 and learning how to type, I'd get some enjoyment out of this. But, I don't know, it's just kinda dull to me. Really wish I didn't spend my money on this. But, I mean, I at least discovered that I can somewhat type without looking at the keyboard. So, I guess that's a plus. So, overall, did I get my money's worth? Well, not really. Would I do this again? Yeah. Will I do this again anytime soon? Probably not. But I appreciate you coming on this journey with me as I explored these Steam games that I spent my hard-earned money on. So, I appreciate you watching today, and quick thing before I go, I've started a Twitch channel, and I'd like to start streaming on a consistent basis. So if you'd like to check it out, I'll leave the link in the description and on the screen above, below, in the middle, somewhere. And yeah, hope to see you there. Drop by, say hi, and you'll get to see in real time how bad I am at video games. Like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you think down below. Did you buy any of these games because of this video? Did you own any of these games beforehand? If so, let me know. Have a wonderful day.